Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 days of sketches that Moira and I are joining her on this amazing adventure. So I am digging into my September kit from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and it has this beautiful Nouveau paste in it, and pineapple something. It's just delicious. So I'm taking a little bit of it and doing a little bit up in this top left-hand corner and a little down in the bottom left-hand corner, just like in the sketch. You can tell there's a little something going on there. And I did it directly on some marshmallow cardstock, and then I took it over and dried it with my heat tool. So now I am taking the stamp set that Christina challenged me with, and there's kind of a scripty block, and so I'm going to use that because it does look like in the sketch there are a couple of stamped images on the back. So I'm loving how this is looking. Proud of myself for using a stamp. So I am doing like a straight on stamp. I'm doing a ghost stamp after, so you get a little bit different. And I'm just using some black ink. Now I am going to take a couple pieces of paper from the Heidi Swap Storyline Chapters collection, and this is from the project pad. So this isn't actually part of my kit, and I am going to make a couple of strips for the right side as well as a couple of strips to make the banners that go behind the photo. So I am just making the banners by folding the ends end to end and taking my scissors and just cutting at an angle. I find that that is the easiest. It does shoot the little triangles that you cut off way off into left field, but that's okay. And then instead of using two small photos or one small photo and one embellishment piece, I am going to use a 4x6 photo, and I'm going to make a shaker pocket. So I am going to start with my photo and add, my plan is right now just to add that little scrap piece of paper. And then I was looking through the kit and she had given me these tags. So I grabbed two of them, and then I am going to go through the ephemera. So when I'm going through the ephemera, I realize, ooh, a glossine bag that my ephemera comes in would be awesome. Now, from previous kits, I have some that are empty. So I go ahead and add this green piece through the middle. And then I am going to add the glossine bag to the back of it. And I could add a piece in there to add some journaling if I wanted. I haven't really decided. I have a lot of pictures of this particular part of the trip. So this is when we went to Arches, and we saw the majority of them. So this I think is the first one we went to. This is the windows. So there's actually three, which I might have to go on Google and get a picture of the three of them together. Because for some reason, I didn't get that picture, but that's okay. So I did take it to my sewing machine and did a horrible zigzag stitch. But if you look throughout my album, there is no perfect stitching whatsoever. Someday, hopefully before I'm 85, I would like to actually learn to quilt. And if I learn to quilt, I have to learn to make a straight stitch. So hopefully that will happen. So here I am. I'm going through the ephemera. I find this frame and I'm like, ooh, okay, let's make a shaker pocket with this. I like how it kind of comes down. It kind of mimics that second photo, but I didn't like the size. So I have these ones from Good Vibes, and I love the color of this one, but it's too, the angle I wanted to do it on is just not the right size. So I am going to actually grab a yellow one, and I'm using my lazy trick of just taking the paper out of the bag. And so these sequins are butterflies and peaches and butterflies. That's what it's called. It is no longer available, but I am trying to use up a couple of my almost gone sequin mixes. So this one uses it up, and it's just perfect bling underneath there. So I did cut the frame so I could use it again. And I do have plans for it this month. Now I decided it needed a little more color. So I am grabbing this going peach side, and I am going to use that to color these tags. So that's kind of the idea behind these tags, I think, is that you color them. One just has leaves on it. One says sunshine and happiness, maybe. So I decided since I had it on there, I wanted to add it a couple of different places on the layout, as well as some splatters. And I absolutely love how this one is turning out. There is kind of like a rosette kind of floral. So I am pulling this floral die cut piece, and then I am going to look at the sticker sheet, and I am going to pull this Hello Sunshine, which is going to be my title, because as you can see, the sun is starting to peek through that arch. And so up in the arch is my husband and my kids. I didn't climb up there. I just took the picture, not because I didn't want to. I don't know. I just didn't. I stood down and took the picture, which I'm really happy. We have the most amazing pictures of like the sun coming up, because we made our kids get up really early because it was super hot for several places. So we have lots of rising sun pictures. So that is exciting. I decided to add a little bit more of a cluster above those tags because the yellow paper didn't come all the way down. So I added some stickers there, and then I'm going to add some enamel dots from my kit as well. I'm going to use those enamel dots to cover up the holes in my tags, so I don't have any naked tags today. And that is pretty much going to do it for my layout. I do have some close-ups coming. If you have any questions about anything, or if you just want to chat, please leave them down below. Oh, it says sunshine on my mind. And make sure you head to the description box, because there will be a list of everybody else who is playing along, as well as Moira, Christy. So that is going to do it for me today. And don't worry, I will be back tomorrow. Remember to wear your